All right, guys, we are cleaning some shoes. I'm gonna give you a little tip. Here's a problem that we run into sometimes. These are beautiful vintage riding boots from Sears. Who knows when? I have to do a little more research, but they're very old. They're very cool. There's the toe. Okay, the toes have a little scuffs, and it makes your picture not look so great, right? So here's what we're gonna do. If you deal with shoes a lot like me, you're going to always have on you a black and a brown shoe polish. I got them from Walmart. They're probably 10 bucks each. We're gonna have a little saddle soap, okay? For things that are very, very dry and crunchy, you're going saddle soap. That conditions them a little bit, would get off anything yucky. Then you take your shoe polish of the correct color. These are brown. You take your crusty old rag. This is you're gonna see it all the time. Just put a little bit. All right, hit them with a little bit. That's gonna make your picture look a little bit better, okay? See, no, it's not white and crusty. It still has a little scuff, but it's not white. Now, when I go to take my photo, the first thing that you're gonna see is not a big white spot on the front, okay? It's still there. You can still see that it's a scuff, but like, it looks way better now, So there you go. Here's one more. Beautiful bean boot. Has some white stuff on it, probably from the snow and the salt. Just put a little shoe polish. That's gonna, now it looks wet, but in a couple minutes it will dry, and then the white spot will be gone. You could also use saddle soap for something like that, but I was already using the shoe polish. So here's another little tip. We have boots. I'm trying to photo them. They're flopping around like this. Okay, how am I gonna photograph that? We're gonna take our little pool noodle, stick it right in there. And now she's standing up. If I have sandals that are flopping, my sandal, she's flopping. She looks like crap. We have little feet. Bum. Beautiful. I have a whole drawer of stuff, okay? You have your pool noodles, your lint roller, your fuzz remover, very important. This stuff my husband gave me to put on, if you have rubber boots, like hunter boots, rubber soles, a lot of time they look foggy and cloudy. Then we use stuff like this to shine them up like you would a tire, because the rubber is a natural material, so it gets this fog on it. And when it sits or is in heat or anything like that, I think it's called bloom, and leather jackets get it too. So leather jackets, we would hit them with some black polish if they're black, brown polish if they're brown, whatever. The rubber soles, the rubber boots, we hit them with some tire shine. Here's another thing you're gonna need if you're doing shoes. You're gonna need a tape measure, okay? Like these shoes, I bought them, some Olakais. The size tag is worn off. Sometimes it is. Then you have to measure them. There you go. It's 11.5 inches. Now I can take that information, look it up on the Olakai website, and see, their size chart. Just type in Olakai men's shoe size chart. It'll tell you the inches or centimeters and what the size is. And there you go. Now it's not garbage. Now we know what size it is. Now I can sell it. Look at this. I totally forgot. Goo Gone. This you put on anything that has like a little glue from a sticker, anything that's kind of sticky and stuck to the shoe. Don't put it on cloth. You put it on like the soles of the shoe. I think I've even put on leather, but that's probably a bad idea. Put it on anything plastic, anything rubber, anything like the soles, even for if there's like a mark on it that won't come off, try the Goo Gone. Put it on a little rag. It's very like oily, but if you put this on a little rag and rub off if there's glue from a sticker, it comes off immediately. If you have suede that's looking kind of rough, if water gets on suede, it starts to look light and discolored, or if it has kind of fuzz in it, hit it with a nylon brush or a plastic brush, and it's gonna bring it back to life. It's gonna bring the color back to it. Okay, just hit it nice and gentle with the brush like this. So these are all tools that you're gonna need, inexpensive tools, but I'm doing shoes. I did 15 pairs today. I needed every single one of these things. Okay, you need a lint eater, you need a lint roller, you need a tape measure, you need shoe polish, you need maybe some saddle soap or a leather conditioner. You need some baby wipes because sometimes there's just a little something on the shoe and you want to wipe it off. This is only things I use for shoes that I'm not cleaning. If I'm cleaning them, I need Magic Eraser, I need OxyClean, I need some other kind of soap, maybe Dawn, whatever, a bucket to soak them in. This is only shoes that are like already 90% clean and they just need a little something to be photographed nicely. Sometimes there's dog hair inside, you need to lint roll them, okay? It's a lot of stuff to make them look nice. Not everybody does this. I do it because I want them to be perfect when they walk out the door. You're gonna need your pool noodle, need a little scissor in case there's a random string hanging out. You're gonna need your little feet for your women's sandals to pump them up a little bit if they're flopping. All kinds of stuff, okay? I hope you liked my tips. Maybe I'll do a better video about this someday. Thanks, bye.